just remember just being mad. Like, it was a process because I made one and it only took me like, I want to say, I just got this random idea. I was in summer school and I was just like, I'm going to just do Believe Part 1 right now. So I did it, and it all started off of like, so the whole process is I make like a mix of like my favorite moves from the season or whatever. And then from there, it goes into, that becomes like the intro. So the first one was like 8 minutes. I wanted it to be like some like official like YouTube series, you know. And I'm sitting here with like 60 subscribers. But anyway, I wanted it to be like some lit, you know, YouTube series. So I was like, I'm gonna just do Bleep Over right now. And it took me like, I want to say 4 hours, maybe less than that, maybe 4 or 5 hours, something like that. So I took the little piece that I had as the intro. I already had the music to that. That became the beginning. And then I set up camera in front of me, camera on the side of me, and I just talked at both. I talked at the first one, so that was where the cuts came from. But I wasn't really thinking about the copyright. So whatever, I did it, and I put it up, and I remember showing one of my friends, I gave her a link, and I was like, yeah, she was like, yo, your video's muted. And I just remember being so mad, like, doing like in my room by myself, like a mini just like Kanye West rant. Just to myself, like, yo, I'm done with YouTube. I was gonna get a Vimeo, whatever you call it. I was gonna put it on Twitter, on Facebook, on anything but YouTube, because I was just tired of the copyright. But I didn't know there was, you know, things that people had to confirm it or let you use it or whatever the process is. But I was just tight. Like, I was like, I'm not putting this on YouTube. So did all that, and then about went through the whole summer. I put it up again at like the end of the summer, and like that. So that was in like July, maybe late June, July. The first time. Second time, so I took it down. I said I wasn't gonna do it over. I did it over. I put new music to it. The music, you know, just happened to click, and it worked out. And I put it up again, and something went wrong in the like the little rendering in that part, and then I was tight again. Because I remember watching it back, and I was like, yo, this has been up for a minute. People have been looking at it, and it's messed up. So I was tight about that. The next time I did it was a little bit after I was in school, and I made the Believe Part 2 trailer, which was just me doing hitting the jump shots. And then, you know, redid it, you know, do what I had to do. And I put it up again, and that was in like August, maybe late August. So that was a trip. And I don't even think, looking back on it, I don't even think it was that good. And that's the thing, like, every Believe will get better and better, because, you know, time goes on and you learn, you know, different ways on how to make videos and how to make them better. You know, just like your first project of anything, you had no idea how to do it, you did it. And then, you know, you just kind of go from there. I think Believe Part 2 is pretty good. You know, I took some of the feedback of, you know, my mother. My mother's my toughest critic as far as stuff. 'Cause if something is good and it's one little piece she doesn't like, she'll, oh my God, you doing this, or you blah, 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 blah. So, Trophies came out in between. Well, it was Trophies, that was from and Trip Days, then Believe Part 2, and then Believe Part 1, and Believe Part 2, the little trailer introducing it, and then Believe Part 2 I did in the locker room after the season, in like a little corner. And I think I did that, and I did another video all in one day. I think I did Believe Part 2 and Thank You in like a week. Maybe like a Tuesday and then a Friday. I just remember having some time off, and I was just like, I'm gonna just knock these 2 videos out. I try to leave little like cliffhangers and little intros to the next video, always at the end, because it's like a little. It's like it just weaves in and out. So like the first Believe Part 1, the first thing you see is the end of the video, and then it goes from the end on. So this one, I don't want to give it away, but I also don't want to let y'all know that I'm working on it already. But I'm working on it. But like, the Believe Part 3 will just, depending on how I'm feeling, will probably start off with the end of the last video, and it'll just go right through, all the way through until, just keeps going to Believe Part 50. You know what I mean? If you do the math, each one comes out like every year. Hopefully, I'm still in my right mind where I can continue to do my own videos, and I still have the time and all that. So I don't want anybody to take my channel over and be making my own videos. Like, it's my channel, but you got directed by so and so, and edited by, and recorded by. And I'm not with all that. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here.